everyone. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic.
3 Liberal leaders gone in 3 weeks.
Well, good afternoon, everyone.
The vote didn't go my way.
Politics is brutal.
I don't leave with any bitterness whatsoever.
Replacing them, 3 women. Today, 34-year-old Ashton Hearn became the new South Australian opposition leader. She has around 100 days to make herself known before she goes up against the popular Labor Premier at the polls.
It's not over till it's over, and that's my message to Peter Malinauskas.
Jess Wilson was recently in her shoes after emerging from a leadership spill in Victoria.
At the next election, 12 months from now, Victorians have a clear choice.
Enjoy the train ride.
They'll be choosing between her and Premier Jacinta Allan and a Labor government that's been in power for over a decade. Meanwhile, in New South Wales, Kelly Sloan is now at the helm of the Liberals.
Hey team.
She's now racing towards a state election in March 2027.
I described it to someone like jumping on a treadmill that's already moving and you just run and it's hard to catch your breath.
The former TV journalist and CEO knows it will be hard to catch up to Labor leader Chris Minns in the opinion polls. Her predecessor, Mark Speakman, couldn't, and last month caved to pressure to resign.
People say the Liberal Party is at a crossroads. People are asking, where are we going? What do we stand for? Will we survive?
These are questions Liberals have grappled with since their historic federal election loss in May. Many hope the new leaders signal a new chapter for the party.
Colleagues, would you welcome, please, Susan Lee and Kelly Sloan.
Kelly Sloan stepped out with federal opposition leader Susan Lee recently to rally the party faithful in Sydney.
Gosh, look at this room.
The Liberals don't only need to rebuild their brand, they need to rebuild confidence within their own ranks. And here in New South Wales, they need to do it quickly.
We have a monumental task ahead of us in the next 15 months. We will fight for every single vote.
As a government,
Crucial to the fight is winning back the votes of women.
we'll be talking about the things that matter to mums, to kids, to families.
I know women want to be taken seriously and they are looking for change. I think it certainly helps to have women in positions of power.
A new study by ANU and Griffith University researchers of more than 2,000 voters found only 28% of women supported the coalition at the federal election.
The proportion of women voting for the coalition has reached a record low in 2025.
The researchers also compared the number of women elected on each side, crediting Labor's adoption of gender quotas around 30 years ago for the makeup of its current team.
Labor increased their proportion of women in Parliament, reaching 56% following the last Australian federal election, whereas for the coalition, women's representation in Parliament remains much lower at 31% after the most recent election.
Monash University's Dr Blair Williams says the party has been losing women as voters and members for years.
They initially were the party for women, that women, conservative women, helped found the party back in the 40s with Robert Menzies, and that for the first 20 or so years they actually were much more friendly to women than the Labor Party, and until the 1990s women were much more likely to vote for the Liberals than men were.
In the wake of the May election wipeout, party elders Prue Goward and Nick Minchin were called in to conduct a review into what went wrong. It's expected to be released this year.
7:30 understands the review found a deep dive is urgently needed into why women voters have been deserting the Liberals for many years. And while it doesn't recommend quotas to boost the number of women in Parliament, it found a lack of female representation in the party structure.
We could have all the quotas in the world, but it would still be a revolving door of women until we change the culture. So having women leaders is a good step.
The Federal Shadow Minister for Women believes change needs to start at the grassroots level.
I've had a lot of issues over many years since I got into Parliament around blokes wanting to take me out and take my seat. That's not on. Like, a female MP who's in a marginal seat shouldn't be having to watch her back the whole time.
But Susan Lee's biggest problems have been in her party room. She managed to survive Parliament's so-called killing season after agreeing to ditch the party's net zero emissions target.
Can you guarantee to voters that the party will keep its first female leader until the next election?
Absolutely. I am the leader and was elected 6 months ago.
What impact would it have on the Liberal brand if the party were to dump Susan Lee as leader before the next election?
Yeah, I can't see that happening right now. We're backing her. I think it's important that we do have a woman in the leadership position. That's what we've got.
The problems plaguing the Liberals in Canberra have the potential to overshadow the campaigns in New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia if they continue in the new year.
I'm not going to deny that what happens federally doesn't have a brand impact on us at state level. Voters are smart, they differentiate between state and federal as well.
The state leaders will want to highlight that difference as they head to the polls.
I just think we need to get out there, sell our message better. Perhaps that's one of our failures at the past federal election, is people didn't know what we stood for. I won't make that mistake at state level.